Yo, what's going on, Folio Podcast? Hey, yo, it's the bad guy. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'm going to talk some MMA, some UFC for this upcoming card. Tomorrow, UFC on Fox 25. I'm joined here by, I think it's UFC on Fox 26, sorry. I'm here joined by Jamie the Jobber.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, Jamie?
Not much.
Good over there? Everything good in the hood?
Yep, just ready for fantasy to start this weekend.
Fantasy
Football.
Playoffs?
Yeah, I already started. I'm in the
Playoffs?
second round. Yep.
Talking about playoffs? We're talking about practice?
No, it's the playoffs.
Yeah, it's the playoffs. How are your leagues doing? You looking good or no? Ezekiel Elliott's still suspended? He's out of here.
Yeah, but he's possible. I think, he should be back, I think, week 16. But that's not... That should be fantasy relevant. That's the championship round.
I know nothing of anything except that case because I've been asking you about it because he was your guy.
Yeah, because you knew he was on one of my teams, yeah. That's about it. But yeah, he should be
case
back.
Yeah.
He should be back week 16 for a lot of, I think, or one of the weeks that it's possible to be the championship round for people.
Star Wars is out tonight. Well, it's been out yesterday.
Yep.
Today's Friday, December
15th.
16th. Oh, yeah, 15th.
Yeah.
Because it's technically Saturday now.
Yeah, damn, for real, 13 minutes into Saturday.
Yeah, so it's kind of Saturday now. So it's been out. I've avoided spoilers, but I think Covington spoiled it for everybody. Well, for people that follow him, at least. I don't follow him.
Damn.
But apparently he spoiled it, and I read the comment. Sam Alvey was like I don't even know exactly what he said, but he's like, I'll move down to like 170 and kick your ass, you asshole, or something like that.
For ruining the movie?
Yeah, for ruining it for everybody, because apparently he ruined it. And like being a heel is one thing, but come on, dude, like
That's asshole.
This is just fucking being an ass. Yeah.
So
it's
freaking asshole.
eye.
But yeah, man,
being an asshole.
A friend of mine on my social media account on Facebook. I'm not gonna say this what he said or spoil it for anybody. But yeah, he put a fucking meme up, and there was like a bunch of stuff labeled on there, like something about what I keep forgetting to put in my lunch bag or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The picture of like chips, sandwiches, and like yogurt or something like that, and under one of them, it gave a fucking huge spoiler.
The funny thing is, I saw that one, but I just skipped by it because I'm like, "Fuck this! I don't know what the hell this shit is." So I just skipped by it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I'm a big Star Wars fan. Not like I know everything about it, but I
was pissed off when I read it, man.
I've seen all of them a bunch of times, and I have the hard copy or the hard book ones, the hard disc Blu-rays, the metal jackets, as I like to call them, the metal boxes.
They're hard DVD covers.
They're pretty awesome looking.
Yeah.
So I have them on Blu-ray. Yeah, that's how much I like them.
I'm gonna put one of the kettlebells on and just chuck one of them on.
I'll fucking chuck the kettlebell at your fucking face.
That'll be fucking great.
Yeah, that kettlebell will crush them. The 72-pounder will crush the boxes, at least the top ones. You could do some good damage.
I should have done it when you were out there getting the water.
Colby Covington, Fabricio Werdum gets fined $600 for the boomerang incident. I don't know how much you get fined for boomerang incident.
$600 though.
He got fined $600.
That's crazy. That's it.
I guess that's what you get in Australia.
Damn, that's not bad. He got off with a fucking slap.
Pretty sure the UFC helped him out.
Yeah.
Because if he got arrested that same day, they probably helped him out get out right away because they needed him out right away.
Yeah.
To fight. And money talks, so these guys got money anyway. So. Yeah,
that's true. They paid somebody off.
Yeah.
Just fucking fine them, and they're like, all right, $600. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're going to talk UFC 20 on Fox 26, but we'll just get through a little bit of news and maybe some rumored matchups or coming up matchups. GSP vacates the 125 or 180, the 185-pound title because of colitis. Everyone knew he wasn't going to defend it. Did you think he was going to defend it?
I thought so until I found out he had that. Because he looked good.
I thought he would have fought against Whitaker, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have gotten rid of the interim, and then that was it, and then maybe vacated and then retired and then been fine with that.
depending on his performances, I think he would have stayed in there a little bit longer. If he would have fought Whitaker, that would have been a good matchup. And depending if he won or lost that one, see from there, like if he beats Whitaker, he probably might fight McGregor after that.
Well, then he would have to drop the 185 and drop down to 170. McGregor's not fighting at 185.
No, but GSP would be able to make it down one, right? Yeah.
So do you think he fights at 170?
Who?
GSP? Do you think he comes back at 170?
I don't know.
After colitis?
I don't think so.
You don't think he comes back?
How long is the...
I have no idea. It's an intestinal issue.
Damn, I don't know.
And I don't even know what it entails.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
So...
I don't know, depending on how bad that is. But I don't think he'll come back, man.
So once, like...
I don't think he'll fight at all.
So he has the potential of coming back at 170 and fighting Woodley and beating Woodley.
Mm-hmm.
And McGregor seeing that as a big money fight. The thing is, it has to happen soon. And if it doesn't happen soon, I don't know how long McGregor's going to be interested in that.
I don't think McGregor's going to come back.
You don't think so either?
If he's going to be... The rumors is that he's already in talks with Manny Pacquiao.
I heard Dana White shoot... Well, a lot of shit comes out of Dana White's mouth, but he said if those rumors were true on Manny's end of him trying to negotiate, he was going to sue Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
Because McGregor's under contract with UFC, but here's the tricky part. He's the owner of McGregor Boxing Promotions.
Connors, right?
Yeah, Connors, whatever he's calling it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it McGregor Boxing?
Yeah, McGregor Promotions.
Yeah, McGregor Promotions, which is for boxing. Yeah, sorry, for boxing.
Yeah.
So, could they just be like, well, look, we're not talking to your UFC guy. We're talking to the boxing guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's how the Ali Act and that works, and if that's how they're going to try to implement it, because now he's part of boxing. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
a boxing promoter now.
Maybe he did that purposely because he already knew this kind of conflict would happen.
I don't know. Well, he already kicked the door open, and he's done the right steps at least to.
He has to have good lawyers. And
He's made the right moves up until his recent fuck ups in the public.
Other than that, dude.
Other than that, he's still loved.
He's been making money too, big time. Yeah, he's gonna be fine, but if he fights Pacquiao, I don't think he'll go back to UFC. He's gonna have too much money. What do you think?
I don't think he fights Pacquiao. I don't think. So the UFC's TV deal is up, right? Soon in a year, so they have to prove to them within this year, so they can sign a new contract, that they have what it takes to be asking for that much money that they want.
They have to put the best shows.
Yeah, so they have to put the best shows possible. And McGregor boxing would be a pay-per-view that wouldn't count towards the UFC
because that's boxing.
Yeah, and they want to show big numbers for UFC to sell the UFC on the network. So you have to have McGregor fight sometime now, and not in the year after another boxing match for Manny Pacquiao, because he's gonna have to get ready for Manny Pacquiao. Then he's gonna have to have the boxing match for Manny Pacquiao. He's gonna take hits. He's gonna have to recover after the Manny Pacquiao match. So what? It's gonna be another year. You're definitely gonna have to strip him at that point.
Yeah, so he has to fight Tony Furguson.
Yeah, so Conor McGregor's no longer your champion, so you can't tell him as, oh, well, he was our 140. Well, you can tell him as he was our 145-pound champion and was our 155-pound champion. That doesn't sound good.
Well,
as good as
help.
Yeah, as he's our 155-pound champion.
So yeah, he has to fight Tony Furguson then.
He has to come back and fight in the UFC. Either fight at 170 for a championship again for some reason, or fight at 145, drop down somehow and fight Max Holloway. Max Holloway jumps up and, well, no, that would be too crazy if Max Holloway jumped up and got a title shot against McGregor.
Yeah, no,
McGregor has to fight Tony Furguson.
Yeah, it's Tony Furguson. That's it.
That Holloway fight's intriguing though.
Or, McGregor versus Woodley.
That's what I'm saying. If he came back at 170, people would complain, but he would still be fighting for a title. And Woodley would definitely take that money fight.
Yeah.
Woodley wants and need that money fight.
So it's one of the two?
To get a rub.
I think Furguson or Woodley. That's it.
What about GSP? What if GSP comes back and they fight at 170?
Within the year?
Yeah.
Within this year? Fuck it, why not?
Their plan should be for McGregor to come back and fight Tony and hopefully win. This is what I'm saying for them in terms of the company.
You know Tony's going to want a fucking rematch.
Yeah, within this year. This year. And it's not going to happen because who knows how long GSP's out. And then GSP comes back and at 170 and then he still has to drop to 170. So it's not going to happen within this year. So they're going to have to be sold on the fact that they still have McGregor. And maybe if they'd be like, well, GSP's dropping to 170. If they can prove somehow GSP's dropping to 170 to fight
or if he
Woodley,
just says it.
Yeah. If GSP comes out and says it, maybe they can sell the networks on, hey, look, we're setting this up. We're setting up Conor to beat Ferguson, and we're setting up GSP versus Woodley, and we're hoping for GSP and Conor to win, and that's what they're selling them on. Maybe. But I don't know if that's what's going on, especially with this guy having colitis, Conor McGregor potentially having another boxing match against Manny Pacquiao.
It's fucking nuts, man.
I'm not gonna pay for that.
Hell no, man.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. I'll find the stream.
Yeah, definitely don't pay for it, man.
Well, dude, I'm still fucking in combat with these fucking assholes at Microsoft or UFC Fight Pass.
Because they're both blaming each other, basically. Yeah.
So I don't know how everyone else did their thing, but when I paid for the McGregor Mayweather fight.
Through UFC.
Yeah, through the UFC Fight Pass application. It didn't work. I went to my bank that same week, maybe Monday, and I told them what happened, explained the situation, and they credited my money back. And then 2 months later, Xbox Live had refuted the charges, so apparently UFC had refuted the charges, even though they had told Xbox Live of the discrepancy with the pay-per-view.
Yeah, they already knew it wasn't working.
Yeah, so 2 months after the fact that I had talked to them, they refuted the funds. And then I go talk to them, and they're like, well, we don't deal with that. Go email UFC. So I email UFC support or whatever for the TV Fight Pass. And they don't email me back. And then I email them again like a week later, 2 weeks later. And they send me back. They're like, we don't deal with any of that. And they don't have a number you can call. Mm-hmm. Or they might, but I couldn't find it. It's pretty much an email.
But they're like...
pretty much like, we don't deal with refunds. It's Xbox Live.
Talk to Microsoft.
Yeah, talk to Microsoft. I'm like, God damn it.
They're just giving you the runaround.
Yeah, so I'm talking to Microsoft for a while. Write down the case numbers that they gave me or whatever. Mm. Print out the email that UFC gave me, and I went to my bank with that information because I was fucking on the phone with these guys for a while. And they're like, oh, I understand that that there was a problem. And they're like, I understand that you paid. They're like, but our records don't go back that much. I'm like, well, you guys refuted the charges yourself.
Yeah, you can see it on
they're pretty much trying to give me the fucking runaround because I didn't go to them first. Mm-hmm. So it's a way for them to fuck me over a little bit because they know there was a problem. They know I purchased the pay-per-view, and they know I made it aware. They just didn't. I didn't do it the way they wanted to do it. And I'm like, look, I took care of this, and you guys are fucking me over. I'm like, it's an ongoing battle, and right now they're winning, and I'm hoping I can come out victorious, and I'm waiting on the outcome. They're doing their last investigation that they can. The claims department. If somehow they refute it again, and I don't get like that's the last time I can refute it, and I have to take the $108
loss.
Yeah, and I might switch to the PlayStation Network if Xbox Live is gonna do this shit. If they're just gonna refute the charges for a second time after I've called them. Yeah. And there's case numbers and like I have documented fucking emails to UFC, so like I better get my money back.
And tell them too. Tell them how long you've been a subscriber.
Dude, I've been like fucking like 12 years at Xbox Live. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah. You guys better make this right, Xbox. Even though they're gonna hear.
Still send them an email telling them, man, that you've been a long 12-year
Oh,
customer?
no, I told him on the phone, and, like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, it's just, blah, 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 this. It's this far back, and, like...
We didn't even...
I'm like, dude, I'm going to switch to the PlayStation Network if you guys are going to give me this runaround. I'm like, I just want my money back. I'm like, look at the records. I'm like, I pay for pay-per-views. Like, all the pay-per-views that come out, I pretty much pay for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I either invite you guys over, or I'll pay for it myself if I have to. Because I don't want to rely on shitty streams.
Yeah, you don't want it to go down in the middle of the stream.
Because it's happened before, and I get pissed, and I'm like, fuck this. Rather than getting pissed, I'll just pay for the pay-per-view, and we'll just watch a perfect pay-per-view. Sometimes it fucking fucks up on us, though.
Yeah, because it's still streaming.
Yeah, because it's still a Fight Pass stream. But, yeah, so I'm still in an ongoing battle from August 26th.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. How are they going to fucking say that it's too far back? And it's only a couple months, man.
Well, see, here's the thing. They're like, we have no records of you getting credited money back, so we only have records of you getting charged and then the bank doing an investigation as to what happened, but the bank had credited me the money. And then 2 months later, Microsoft is like, oh, no, that claim is good. It was a good claim. Or no, it was a good charge. He's lying.
What the fuck?
Like, well, what else is it? Like,
yeah.
So I was telling him, I'm like, dude, are you saying I'm lying? I'm like, because right now that's what you're telling me. I'm like, because you have my money. I didn't get the pay-per-view, and you refuted the claim. I'm like, so the only thing I can think of is you're calling me a liar. He's like, no, sir, we're not trying to call you a liar, but our records indicate that you purchased the pay-per-view, and that's it. And like that that there was a discrepancy in October, and he's like, we're just wondering why you waited that long. I'm like, I didn't wait that long. I'm like, I had it taken care of. 2 months later, you guys refuted the charges, so I got charged again.
Yeah.
For the $100, and I'm like, that's when I called you guys the first time.
This is a headache, man. That fucking sucks. They're assholes, man, for fucking just giving you the runaround, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like, wait a minute, was that the first time? Yeah, that was the first time.
Was the first time what?
That I called them. But like, I already taken care of it, and I told the claims department, I'm like, look, I didn't get the fucking.
Well, the good thing is that you still have a paper trail. You still have documents.
Yeah, I had the emails, and I had they had case numbers that Xbox Live gave me that I gave to the bank, so they can call them and be like, look, he's trying to get his money back, and you guys are sending him here and sending him there, and you guys don't want to do it, and you guys charged him, and he did not get the pay-per-view, and he made it clear to you guys, and he made it clear to us that he did not get the pay-per-view. So what's going on here? I think there's an ongoing lawsuit actually still, like for some people that did not get their money back. Probably people like me that went to their bank.
You
is like, hey,
fucking look into it and sign up and shit, man.
I'm gonna have to because that was $100.
Yeah, man.
If not, you're gonna have to pitch in $20 to the McGregor Mayweather fund.
Never.
Yeah, man. Or something.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, that's still pissing me off to this day. And that same day I had to call Comcast because there was a fucking issue with them too. God damn it. My internet went down for a couple of days. Remember?
Oh damn, I think so.
Yeah, like a couple of months ago. Maybe like a month and a half ago.
What had happened? I remember. I think you told me.
So either the guy did a shitty job when he first installed it, or through the time, which we've had it for a while, through time, squirrels and weather.
Squirrels and weather.
Though it just detached.
Okay.
Like the cable
just
detached from the alley, from the pole in the alley, like whatever the fucking wires and shit are out there. It detached. So we called a guy because I didn't have internet and my brother doesn't have internet. So we have two different internet services because I stream and I upload and I play Xbox Live and I stream TV. I do a lot of shit, and so does he.
Yeah, he's on his computer.
So we have both. Shit. Yeah, we both have different accounts. Different accounts on Comcast. And mine wasn't working. He wasn't working. So he called and he's like, "Hey, we don't have one working here. We don't have one working here." So they sent out technicians, but they only sent out one. And he fixed the back.
Yeah, easy peasy.
So they charged the downstairs account, or they didn't charge the downstairs account, and they charged the upstairs account for the technician. So we're like, what the fuck? And we called them up and we're like, what the hell? Even the technician said it was like due to weather or squirrels. And like, it was in the alley. There's nothing we can do about this issue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys only charged one. And like, they weren't supposed to charge us, but they did charge us.
How much did they charge
pretty much
you?
they were trying to get away with it. You know how they're...
Yeah, how much did they charge you guys?
It's like $60.
Damn. No. It wasn't your guys' fault.
No, it wasn't our fault. And like, one account was charged and then the other one was. And the thing is, they were just trying to get away with the charge. Like, maybe they won't notice it. No, motherfuckers, it's $60, you Jews.
What'd they do? Would they do?
Just stop using that because I don't have anything against Jewish people, but they would get offended.
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
It is.
Fucking scumbag.
Jesus called me out, and I've been yesterday, and I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, man, you just said it right now. That's kind of fucking true. What a scumbag.
It's intent. I don't intend the bad. I used to watch The Nanny, bro. Come on.
What does that have to do with
She was Jewish.
That's fucked up.
Jewish. And Family Guy, you remember that?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't remember that?
So no.
Yeah, when they're talking about one of the lawyers, he's Jewish.
Like a fucking football player entrance and shit.
Yeah, but sorry, I got off track because I was getting in battles. I had to get into verbal battles the other day. Work on my verbal skills. With this podcast helps out a lot with talking. With verbal battles because it, I don't know, gives you time to talk and think of shit. Helps with your vocabulary. Whatever. Back to UFC. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we went pretty deep.
Yeah.
True.
For no reason. Werdum got charged. $600. What do you think about the Bellator heavyweight tournament for the heavyweight title?
I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining, man. There's pretty good. I think all the matchups are good in this. I think like almost all of them are all fucking UFC guys except like what's his name? The guy who wears a crown? Fucking
King Mo, yeah, he's the only one that's pretty much never been in the UFC.
Yeah, I think everybody else has been.
Rampage, Chael, except Fedor.
Yeah, just them two.
Yeah, we forgot the biggest one, Robbie.
Frank Mir.
What the hell's wrong with you, bitch? I'm ripped. I got an excuse.
I am too. What the fuck? Act like I wasn't smoking.
I forgot Fedor.
Fedor, Meathead, Rampage. Should just pull it up.
Roy Nelson.
Yeah, Roy Nelson. Fuck.
What's his name? Darth Bader.
Ryan Bader.
Yeah. Is that all of them? So it's Mir versus Fedor, Chael versus Rampage, Mo versus Bader, and Mitrione versus Roy Nelson. That's all of them. That's all 8. Yeah. And then Justin Wren is an alternate, maybe.
Maybe, damn.
You know the Fight for the Forgotten guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy with the beard.
Mm-hmm. And the long hair.
The blonde
hair. Yeah, he. I think he's going to be an alternate just in case anyone gets injured. Who do you think's got the best shot at winning? I think it's Mitrione, man. But I think I like Fedor's side of the bracket, though, for him. So if Fedor can get through Mir, he has Rampage, maybe. Because I think Rampage gets through Chael. You don't think so?
I think he's a lot. I think he's a lot
bigger. Yeah. Like he hits harder.
A lot more heavier.
Yeah, I think he's the hardest hitter that Chael's ever gonna face or ever has faced.
So far, yeah, in his career, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so that's the side of his bracket. So he has to beat.
Because they're heavyweights.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
it's not light.
Yeah, no, this is the heavyweight tournament. Yeah. So
Rampage.
So he has to beat Chael, and then either Frank Mir or Fedor Emelianenko.
That's who you say is gonna win it? Between them two or Fedor?
I don't think Chael wins. I think Rampage wins. I think he beats Chael, and then I think him and Fedor would be awesome, dude.
Rampage and Fedor?
Yeah, but Rampage and Mir isn't bad either, but it's not as good as
Rampage and
and we're already getting Rampage and we're already getting Fedor and Mir, but imagine Fedor and Rampage after Fedor and Mir as well.
That'd be fucking nuts.
And Rampage versus Fedor is
who do you got in that one?
It'd be interesting. Because Fedor could make it to the finals on that one against Mitrione again. That's what I'm saying, because Fedor has a chance of getting to the finals in the path that he has that could be available to him. I think that's the side of the bracket he has. And I think if Mitrione beats Roy Nelson, it's going to be him versus King Mo or
Ryan Bader. I never liked Ryan Bader, man.
King Mo and Ryan Bader have very similar styles, and man, I don't know.
King Mo's King Mo, though. He's fucking dominated, though, too.
But Ryan Bader's striking is better than King Mo's.
Whose wrestling is better?
And the thing is, the wrestling is probably very similar, but King Mo having the size advantage. Because how much weight is Bader going to really put on? He's going to put on just to make the limit because he's just not going to lose any. Because he has to stay close to 205 because he's the champion. He has to defend it eventually at 205. This is the heavyweight championship. But
I have to agree with you that
he can be king though. He can beat King Mo. I like his chances. But I would favor I don't know, man. His striking is better. To me, this is kind of almost a toss up. With King Mo having the advantage in wrestling, but how much of an advantage?
Yeah, because Ryan Bader's fucking
And Ryan
dope.
Bader definitely has the better striking. To me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be faster.
Man, it's gonna be a good fight. That one's gonna be.
Yeah. So, it's going to be an interesting tournament. Maybe not all full of heavyweights, and it's kind of weird because there's a bunch of 205 guys and even a big 185er.
Exactly, man. A lot of them shouldn't be in that fucking weight division, but they need it though, man. Yeah. They're competing with the UFC heavyweight division right now. Good thing that the UFC has fucking Francis right now.
Yeah, Scott Coker knows what to do, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's smart.
With these tournaments, it's fucking...
He's got a lot of fucking vets, man.
He did in Strikeforce with, again, Fedor, Brett Rogers, Arlovsky, Kurtanov, Barnett.
Man, Barnett's not going to wrestle or fight no more, right?
I think he got caught with something. I think he's been out for 2 years.
Fuck.
If you want Barnett, you have to hear him in New Japan.
New Japan?
He commentates for New Japan with Jim Ross.
Okay. Damn, man.
I started watching him on Access.
How old is he though? He's fucking pretty. He's up there.
He's in his 40s, I would say. Yeah. No, maybe late 30s.
Late 30s.
If not, but if he's not 40, he's late 30s.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah. No, he shouldn't be fighting no more then.
Because he won the title young.
Yeah.
In UFC.
He was good though, man. But who was slamming the shit out of him? Wasn't it I forgot one fight he was just getting dominated, man.
Oh, Daniel Cormier.
There you go. DC.
Which Daniel DC came in as an alternate and won the tournament.
Damn.
So
do you remember who he filled in for?
I believe it was Alistair Overeem. I don't remember.
That's right. We're gonna get sidetracked, man.
I think it was Alistair. No, whatever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna get sidetracked if we keep talking about it.
Yeah, but good tournaments. Good tournaments. Anything else? You got any news, JB? Mark Hunt's cleared.
So he's gonna fight again now?
Yeah.
Against who do you think?
He's actually got a fight booked.
Oh, good. Against who?
I don't know. I don't know the guy's name.
Oh, fuck.
But he's got a fight booked. Get some weird guy. Some weird heavyweight.
Man, I hate how he's still fucking having beef with UFC and Dana White, man. It is weird. It is though. Fuck it.
Cain's back.
Is he?
Back to training, apparently DC said.
How long before you think he fights?
I don't know.
And who do you think he should get?
Well, Francis Ngannou's fighting for the title. He's fighting for
You want to give
Stipe.
Cain a fucking title shot first
no,
match?
No, dude. I like Cain a lot, and I know he's a badass champion and everything, but I think he should have to...
How many fights you think?
He should have to fight someone, and then you can give him... Depending on that fight.
How he finishes it.
Yeah, depending on that, on what kind of fashion he fights in and like how he looks, then...
Crazy wrestling, ground and pound, fucking...
If we have that same Cain that came in and destroyed
2 minutes into the first round, just
Bigfoot
nasty.
Silva and came back and like just whoops some ass, or like that one that beat Dos Santos.
Yeah, he can do it.
Then you kind of have to give him a title shot at that point if he comes back and
just dominates.
Yeah, just destroys.
He can do it.
You have to give him the title shot from these two. But then again, who else is there? Well, Werdum's there. Maybe give him Werdum. Yeah, maybe versus if he comes back and he can redeem himself against Werdum.
Yeah.
Give him a title shot.
Depending on what other?
I think is Werdum booked right now. I know Hunt was trying to get a match versus him, but he's not getting it. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that fight gets booked.
We'll see.
Yeah. I think that's all the
any kind of MMA news for right now.
Yeah, the weird news. Oh, the 125-pound women's champion was crowned. Do you know Nico Montano?
No, but I do remember people posting about it on social media, the winner of it.
Yeah, so Paige Van Zandt wants a title shot, and so does Shevchenko. And this girl says that they should have to wait. What's your opinion? Just because... So her reasoning on why they have to wait is because they haven't proven themselves in that division. But to be fair, no one really has proven themselves in that division. Except the girls that have been able to fight at 125. But yet again... Well, I guess they did pull the 125-pound girls, and these girls are dropping from 135, so it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, because they can...
But how do you deny Shevchenko a shot right away? Like, I get it. She wasn't a 130, or she was a 135-pound girl, but she's at 125 now. Her skills are undeniable.
Yeah, man, she fucking does work, dude. You can't, like, I don't know, man. You have to I say give her one fight. And then after that.
Make Van Zandt fight her. Shevchenko for the...
Dude,
Shevchenko wanted that fight. She's like, hey, if you want a title shot, you have to fight me first. What the hell, Van Zandt? And Van Zandt was like,
should get fucking killed.
Who's going to be the champion? Shevchenko. Shevchenko's going to go down there and take that division.
Fuck yeah.
She's a kickboxing champion.
Yeah, that's true. She's gonna win it, man. But I say give her at least one fight, and then how she finishes that, depending on giving her a title shot or not. But like you said, she's gonna have to go down there and fucking dominate.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's 12:44.
Yeah. Why you gotta go soon?
Well,
let's get like 20 minutes and
talk
about the card, and then I was gonna switch it up to the card anyway. UFC on Fox 26. We can go over the card real quick.
Yeah.
Start at the bottom. Nordine Taleb. So I've been watching. I've seen like at least his last 3 fights.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good striker, from what I remember.
The other guy he's fighting is 10-3.
This guy's 13-4. Damn, the other guy's 14-2.
Oh shit, my bad. I was looking at the wrong one.
He lost to Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio's on this card. He beat Eric Silva. Warley Alves beat him. Okay.
So he's lost against good people.
Yeah, he's lost against good people. And he's beaten some other guys. See, Eric Silva's a tricky one because people say he's off the juice now. So we don't know if he was on the juice. Ever since USADA's been there. And he got caught. I believe he got caught and then... I'm not sure. I think he did get caught and he came back and he's had like a dad bod and like...
Yeah, because obviously he can't take the fucking same shit he was on.
He lost all his muscle content. But Taleb's been in the UFC for a good amount of fights actually. Should have been paying attention more. Pretty sure I've seen some of his wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, 7 fights in the UFC.
That's a lot.
Yep. But like I said, he's lost to Ponzinibbio. Warley got submitted. He lost to Ponzinibbio by decision. People want to give Ponzinibbio a lot of credit for beating Gunnar Nelson by... he did beat him, but he poked him in the eye a bunch. Remember that?
Yeah, it was all... there was a couple... That wasn't that for long
That was his
ago.
last fight.
Damn. He did poke him all crazy. Fuck, I forgot about that.
He's on this card. He's fighting.
Remember I was making
Perry.
fun of it?
Yeah, he's fighting Platinum Perry on this card.
Man, fuck.
But Nordine Taleb is fighting fucking Danny Roberts, 14-2.
That's a fucking dope record, man.
Hot Chocolate.
That's fucking dope.
Hot Chocolate is his name. He's beaten Bobby Nash by TKO. He's lost to Mike Perry by TKO. Beat Dominic Steele. I've seen Dominic Steele. Dominic Steele's got really strong wrestling, strong striking, heavy bombs. Beat him by decision. Beaten Nathan Coy. Those are his UFC fights, and I never saw his cage.
Damn, he has a lot of green, man.
Yeah, well, he's only lost 2.
That's
and
crazy.
one to Mike Perry. One early on and one to Mike Perry.
That's not bad.
And Mike Perry is a fucking heavy striker.
Yeah, he's fucking dope.
He knocked out Nate Marquardt with the fucking elbow. Remember that? Killed him.
Isn't Nate still fighting too?
I think he's still going on. He ain't stopping.
He's huge, man.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Rockefeller gang.
Calm down over there, bitch.
It's Puff Daddy.
Let's see. Who's next on this card? Jordan Meehan versus Eric Silva. Speaking of Eric Silva, 19-8. I got Jordan Meehan in this one. Eric Silva has not looked good recently at all in his last fights. Like his last 3 at least that I remember.
Damn.
But this is Jordan Meehan. Jordan Meehan hasn't either.
He looks the same.
To Thiago Alves, I remember that one. Body kick. He was doing good against him, and then the body kick kind of stopped him.
Damn.
Eric Silva's looked a little bit better, but he's beaten some Luan Chagas.
I don't even know who that is.
But he lost against Yancey, against Taleb, against Magny, Matt Brown, not so long ago either. Jordan Meehan is doing pretty bad too, though.
Yeah, he has 3 losses in a row.
Yeah, he's beating Mike Pyle though.
But still, 3 losses in a row. I don't know. They're both doing
Dan
bad.
Miller. Yeah.
Dan Miller's a badass.
I'm still going with Jordan Meehan. Eric Silva's just looked too bad for me to go with him. Who do you got?
I agree with you.
You're not going Eric Silva, bro?
No. I concur.
You got to.
No,
gotta
man.
back your boy
No.
from Brazil.
No, man. I agree with you. What were you arguing last time that I have to automatically get the opposite of what you pick no matter what?
Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, man.
Alessio Di Chirico versus Alawale Bangobuse. I've seen Bangobuse a lot. Not a while.
I don't. Again.
And well, not a lot. I've seen his last 2 fights, maybe 3.
I haven't seen these guys or heard of them.
I got Chirico. It might be that guy's debut, actually.
6-3 versus 10-3, right?
10-2.
10-2.
You blind over there?
A little bit.
You wear glasses?
Barely.
He's lost. His 2 losses are in the UFC.
There's only 2 fights in the UFC?
Eric Spicely. No, he's got 3 fights in the UFC. He won 1 by split decision. Bangaboose is damn, he's lost his last 2, and he's actually picked up 3 losses in the UFC and he beat up Safarine. Punches first round. So that was impressive, but I don't know. He lost to Costa though. The huge guy at 185.
I don't know.
It's all jacked. No,
I gotta see a picture of him. Damn, you're clicking hard as fuck, man. Don't break the mouse.
This is fucking ad that came up wasn't letting me load this shit. Sorry. This guy.
Oh, okay. Damn, yeah.
Borrachina. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
He just fought, man.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his nickname.
Ago. Yeah, okay.
He beat
this guy in Brazil.
Yeah. Big Rig.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so that that loss was he lost second round TKO punches. Ferreira isn't a chump either. Cesar Ferreira.
Okay.
Safarine isn't that bad. Then this guy knocked him out, and then Uriah Hall beat him as well. So his UFC losses are against good names.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But I don't know the other guy. I haven't seen his fights. I'm not gonna lie. 3 fights in the UFC, though. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Moving on. Abel Trujillo versus John Makdessi. This is an interesting fight.
I'm just looking at the records. Give me a second.
15-7 and 14-6.
Okay.
You don't know these guys?
Nope, man. I only know
Makdessi he got his jaw broken by Cowboy in one of the fights. Cowboy landed a leg kick on the jaw.
Damn, that should be an early Cowboy fight then, right? It's not.
No, this is maybe you just went under the radar for you. Let's see how long ago it was. Maybe it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember a fight from 3 years ago.
Oh no, this is from 2 years ago.
Okay. Damn, yeah. But Cowboy fights all the fucking time, man.
You got a lot of fights. You don't know Abel Trujillo either?
No, man.
Abel Trujillo's being a lot of good names at 155. He's lost, though. He lost to James Vick. Barbachoke. James Vick is a fucking huge 155er, though.
You shouldn't be in that weight
lengthwise. He's going to have to move up eventually. But he's got some wins in the UFC. Actually, a lot of wins in the UFC. He's lost to Khabib, Tony Furguson, James Vick. But they're all UFC, top caliber.
They're good guys.
Yeah. And he's beaten good guys, so... he's beaten Jamie Varner. He's beaten Rinaldi. He's beaten Gleason Tebow.
Yeah, Tebow's a good...
So... he's had his victories in the UFC. He's had his good names. And then Makdessi, I don't know, man. He's lost against Venata. Lost against Medeiros. He's lost against Cerrone. Again, this guy's lost against good names.
Yeah, man, but if you look at it, his last 6 fights, he's lost 4 times.
Yeah. And Abel Trujillo in his last 6 fights has won 4 or 3 times. 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Let's take it as that. Next.
I got Abel Trujillo. He's probably going to wrestle the shit out of him, beat the fuck out of him on the floor. Tim Elliott versus Pietro Menga. I don't think that fight's happening. I think that fight's off the card.
Oh, really?
I don't think he made weight. There's 2 people that missed weight, and I don't think Tim Elliott took the catch weight. Chad Laprise versus Galore Bofando. I don't know any of those guys.
They don't even have the picture of him.
I'm gonna watch this fight tomorrow. I don't have to pick you up. It's probably one of the fights I would have missed.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna watch all of these fights tomorrow. I don't have to pick anyone up. I'll have everything set up, everything before the fights, and I'm just gonna sit here and watch them. Super fucking ripped.
Pass out.
It's gonna be it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm just gonna knock out
on cam.
Yep. For the people. Smoke that Cali weed. Smoke till you sleep, or you smoke like Cali people.
Knock
Smoke
out
till you sleep, bro.
Why not?
Yep. Darren Stewart versus Julian Marquez. I don't know. I've seen Darren Stewart. A couple times. Not too much of him. But he's lost his last 2 fights. Maybe that's why I don't remember.
What's the white one? No decision or tie?
No contest.
Gotcha.
Clash of heads, something accidental headbutt got overturned.
Decision. What the fuck am I saying? Fucking rip.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even predict that one. I'll just watch them tomorrow closely, see who I like, see if they have any good skills that I'm gonna pick up on. Again, Darren Stewart lost his last 2. Julian Marquez 6-1. Is it a debut for this guy?
I think he said 1 fight in the UFC.
Nope, no fights in the UFC.
Damn.
He fought in Bellator. He lost and he got kicked out.
Damn.
Oh, this is Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series. He won there.
Okay, gotcha.
He knocked out Phil Hayes.
Damn, must have fucking been nasty for Dana White to sign him.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting because this guy only has 1 loss. The other guy only has 2, but they're recent in the UFC. Well, it's gonna be this guy's first UFC fight, so.
This guy still got a little bit more experience. 2 fights in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Jan Blachowicz versus Jared Cannonier. Cannonier's huge, and this fight's at 205. And he's got a lot of power. And he's a good wrestler.
Okay.
Blachowicz is long, and he's a good striker.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't say technical striker, but he's a good striker.
He's got a lot of losses
against Gustafson, Cummins, Corey Anderson, Jimmy Manuel. Good names, though. He's beaten Latifi, Devin Clark, Igor. I'm not even going to attempt it.
I don't know.
But those are his UFC fights, wins and losses. So
I don't like him.
Blachowicz has some experience. He hasn't, like we said, he's lost against good names.
He lost against good names, but still, man.
And he hasn't beaten many top-level contenders.
Exactly, yeah.
Latifi, that was a good...
But that was it.
Caught him with a head kick. I got Cannonier. I like Cannonier.
I agree. I'm going to roll with that one.
I didn't even give you why. I didn't even give you reasons why.
I just like him because I'm pretty sure he's not doing as bad as this guy.
Oh,
Watch.
Geez.
Let's see his record. Bam. Look at that. It's a total opposite, man.
He lost to Glover. But,
Teixeira?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost to Sean Jordan, too. But Sean Jordan... You remember Sean Jordan? That guy could backflip. He's a heavyweight that could backflip. He was that short, chubby dude, bald dude that could just backflip. He was a football player.
Oh, he was really short and he had long arms?
He did that hook kick. You remember that, he threw a hook kick and caught... Fuck, what did he catch with that? Forgot.
Click on his name and look.
Nah, we could check later.
All right.
Oh, I could click on his name right here. This guy. You remember him? Sean Jordan?
Yeah. Damn.
I don't know why he got let go of the UFC. So look at his record in the UFC.
Damn, that's a lot of fights.
Yeah, so even in Strikeforce, he was in Strikeforce Challengers and shit against LeVar Johnson. He beat LeVar Johnson. Then UFC, he beat Ali Thompson. Then he lost to Czech Congo. Then he beat Mike Russo. Shout outs to Mike Russo. I don't know if he fights anymore.
Yeah, he's a Chicago cop.
Yeah. And then Pat Barry. He beat Pat Barry. He lost to Gonzaga. He lost to Mitrione. He beat J Mac again in the UFC still. And then he beat Jared Cannonier. And then he beat Derek Lewis.
Damn.
And then he lost to Magomedov. And then he beat Gotch. Ashley Gotch. But he got kicked out after his four last fights in the UFC. He was 3-1. His last one being a loss, and then he got let go. Maybe a contract.
Damn, that sucks.
Maybe he wanted more money in the UFC. He's like, fuck you, you just lost.
Damn.
I don't know.
Because you usually have to lose 3 in a row for them to kick you out. But maybe he was asking for too much and they didn't want to pay him. Like, fuck you.
So he's lost to good names. So I got Cannonier. And just because Cannonier, it doesn't have as much experience in the UFC as well. Well, he does have a lot.
Move up a little
But he
bit.
beat Kurilaba. Yeah. I don't know. I like Cannonier, Jared Cannonier.
Yeah, he's just... Jan's fucking just been horrible his last couple fights, man.
6'2", 205, yeah. I don't know. He couldn't stop Patrick Cummins. So, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. And then we have Glover Teixeira versus Misha Cirkunov. Damn, there's a lot of guys on here that fought each other and beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. You can throw the cards, all their names on the card and throw them in the air. And, probably 2 of the guys have fought before and shit.
Eric Silva he fought Taleb earlier. They're fighting right above each other
It's a bunch of them. That's good, though, man.
Yeah. Misha Cirkunov versus Teixeira. Cirkunov, I think, recently lost to... I think that was the last fight. I don't think he's won or fought since. Ozdemir knocked him out, remember? Volkan Ozdemir.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Misha had a ton of fucking hype behind him. He was submitting people left and right, I think.
No time. Didn't give him no time.
Yeah, and Volkan knocked him out in 28 seconds.
He was killing motherfuckers before that.
Look, well, look in the UFC, he was 1, 2, 3, 4-0, and all finishes.
And go down
KO,
somewhere?
submission, neck crank, arm triangle, guillotine choke.
Before that, look at
And
that.
before that, he had a bunch of wins outside of the UFC. So
God damn, no wonder the hype was fucking behind him.
yeah, he had a lot of hype behind him, and Ozdemir stopped that shit. So this is his first fight back, and it's not an easy fight.
No, Teixeira's he's a vet, man. He's fought the best people, man. Read off the people he's fought to. Just read the people.
Well, his loss. Well, he lost to Gustafsson, beat Cannonier, which is fighting on this card. Lost to Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson knocked the shit out of him. But Ozdemir just knocked the shit out of this guy.
He's fought the badass motherfuckers.
He beat Rashad Evans. He beat Patrick Cummins. He beat Ovince St. Prude. He beat Phil Davis. He lost to Phil Davis. Sorry. He lost to John Jones.
Jesus Christ. Keep going on the list.
He beat Ryan Bader. He beat Tahuna. He beat Quentin Jackson. He beat Maldonado. He beat Kingsbury. He beat Rico Rodriguez. This is outside of the UFC.
Yeah. He's fought the baddest motherfuckers.
Beat Marvin Eastman. Even outside of the UFC, he's got names.
Yeah, man.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's been fighting forever. I got to show.
He lost against Ed Herman. Ed Herman was a heavyweight. That's no fucking... I think it's Strikeforce. SF9. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's Strikeforce.
We probably got to look at a Teixeira highlight reel montage, man.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard because Misha got derailed, but he's 13-3. I got to go with Glover.
Yeah, just experience, man.
It's funny. Look, 26-6, and this guy's 13-3.
Yeah, basically half.
Yeah, exactly half.
Damn.
I got Glover.
Yeah, same here, man. Fucking, let me start picking first, man.
All right, I'll give you the next one.
All right, perfect.
I'll let you pick the next one. The next one is Ponzinibbio versus Mike Perry. Ponzinibbio, I poked to death.
Mike Perry wants to fight fucking Justin Till.
Ponzinibbio, well, I poked to death. Gunnar Nelson. Ponzinibbio's not really good in the UFC though. That's weird. I don't remember keeping up with a lot of his fights. He's beat Zach Cummings, Court McGee, Nordine Taleb, which is on this card, Gunnar Nelson, and now he gets to fight Mike Perry. He lost to Lorenz Larkin. Dude, I was giving Ponzinibbio a way bigger advantage than I don't know why.
Until what? Until you seen who?
Until I'm seeing like his names on his record, because Mike Perry has picked up a lot of good names with devastating fashion.
Yeah.
Maybe not a lot of names,
but he's got a lot of
It's just been
wins.
devastating fashion.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the hype behind him. He just doesn't have enough fights and enough.
I got Mike Perry for this one just because I want him to win so he can fight Darren Till.
Yeah, that's 100% my opinion too, and I don't like that Ponzinibbio eye poke. It seemed intentional to me.
Dude, it was so many times, man.
It was too many times not to be intentional. I'm sorry.
I've been watching UFC before you have, man. Like, not to rub it in your face or glow.
I'll fight you right now, bitch.
But, dude, out of all the UFC fights, that was one of the one that was, like, the most blatantest one that he was doing it on purpose, man. I was so fucking pissed off. Like, maybe a couple of John Jones fights or Uriah Faber's, maybe. But, dude, that was so intentional. It was aggravating. It was upsetting. Fuck aggravating.
Yeah, I got Mike Perry, too, just on the basis that I like him more than I like Ponzinibbio because of the eye pokes. But Ponzinibbio's probably, a lot of people are on his side because they think he's going to win. They're like, whatever. Stop being a cry. Stop throwing salt on him. I'm like, what?
Fuck that, man.
I'm like, what if he was stabbing him in the eyes, bro? If I can go around poking people in the eyes, let me know so I can do it. If that's fine, let me know. If that's a fighting tactic and you guys are fine with it, then why doesn't everyone do it? Because people saying, stop throwing salt on him and stop fucking, like, well, he did it. He poked him in the eyes multiple times, and if we're not going to call it out, then they're just going to keep doing it. And then fights are going to get tainted with fucking eye gouges. Pokes, yeah. And then you're going to have a shit that happened with Vader. You remember that?
Yeah.
In the WCW, I think it was, or something. He got hit in the eye, and Vader's eye was, like, all popped out.
Oh.
Like, it was all out of his fucking head, and he had to pop it back in.
Vader?
Yeah.
It's Vader time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that happened in real life.
That's fucking nuts.
Ricardo Lamas versus Josh Emmett. Who do you got here? So Josh Emmett is a late replacement for Jose Aldo against Jose Lamas.
I got Lamas.
I like Lamas. A lot of people are saying that Josh Emmett is the underdog. Josh Emmett missed weight.
Damn. Yeah, I got Lamas already, man.
I think Emmet trains with.
There's a lot of
Alpha
green,
male.
though, which means
Alpha
a lot
male.
of green, a lot of
Well, he's
wins.
only lost once. This is
Third UFC?
No, fourth, fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4. He's beat Felipe Arantes. He's lost to Desmond Green. He beat Scott Holtzman, and he's beaten John Tuck. So I know 2 of those guys that he's fought, and it's a win-loss for each one of those. Damn, it's gonna be tough. But Lamas is beating good names.
Hell yeah, man. Again, that's another guy who's fought good people. Just not even the record, just the people he's fought is good.
Well, dude, look how long ago he fought Aldo.
Damn.
He fought Aldo in 2014.
Holy.
Before that, he fought Koch. Cub Swanson he beat before that. Not a lot of names, but he's got a lot of wins before that. But look at his losses. They're only to Max Holloway, Chad Mendez, Jose Aldo, and then Alcantara. But
So he's fought good people, man.
he's beaten Jason Knight, Charles Oliveira, Diego Sanchez, Dennis Bermudez, Hakron Diaz, Eric Koch. He's got...
And I'm just going Lamas just because of the experience, man.
Yeah, I like Lamas. But a lot of people are saying they're sleeping on Emmet. We'll see.
Maybe, man.
Yeah, it could be. Then the main event, Robbie Lawler versus Rafael dos Anjos. Robbie Lawler 28-11, Rafael dos Anjos 27-9.
I got Lawler hands down. Crazy fucking
I got
nasty
Lawler.
knockout.
Yeah, I got Lawler too. Just
zombie mode.
Well,
Fuck going crazy.
on the basis that the skill set, like they're both very skillful guys. So I don't, and I think the size is going to come into play. I think Robbie Lawler's just too big, and I think the hits are going to be too much for Dos Anjos to take in the long run. Maybe second round, they're just becoming too much for him. Because I don't think Dos Anjos is going to be able to take him down and hold him down and beat him up on the floor.
I don't know. Lawler's too big, man.
And if he gets in a striking battle with Lawler, he's going to get beat because Lawler finds a way to get his shots in, even if you're a very technical striker. Look what he did against Carlos Condit. For some odd reason, he was able to convince the referees he did enough, and he did stuff to win that match, which I 100% still, to this fucking day, 100% disagree that was not the way it should. I do not agree Robbie Lawler won that fight against Carlos Condit.
Yeah, I think. Remember, was I watching it with you?
I don't know, but I was so pissed.
I can't remember, but I remember I was upset too, man. I thought fucking the Natural Bone Killer won that one, man.
Yeah, but what can you do, right? But I got Robbie Lawler winning this one.
Yeah, same here. I want him to win by nasty knockout.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to degrade Rafael dos Anjos' skills or anything, but I didn't see the weigh-ins either. I want to see the size discrepancy because I think size is going to come into play here. Yep.
I just think Lawler's gonna just be too powerful, man.
Yeah.
He wants his belt back, man. Bitch, I want my belt back.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was my review with Jamie the Jobber. Everyone, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Hit that subscribe button. Drop some reviews. Drop some 5-star reviews and ratings. And check out all my other videos and all my other stuff. All my other wrestling stuff, too. I just dropped Starcade 97 discussion and review with Jesus Monson Mendez. I just dropped that one. I'll probably drop this one. Well, I have to drop this one before tomorrow. So I'll drop it when I get back right now from dropping you off. And thanks a lot, Jamie, for helping me out again tonight.
Yeah, man. No problem. I'm always happy to be here, man. Even when the mics and fucking cameras aren't here, man. Just chilling, fucking bullshit, talking about fights. Like,
suck a dick, bitch.
Oh, thanks.
Tune in tomorrow for the Fight Companion. It'll probably be me and Frankie, and I'll see if I can get Nero. Delete. We're out of here.